On tonight's homework, students are going to be doing division, which is what we practiced today. This looks a little different than what we did today, but students should be able to do this quite easily. You can see the discs that are drawn for problem 1A. They drew 6 with a value of 1 and put it into 3 groups, and you can see the 3 groups here pretty easily, and what you're going to tell is how many are in each group. The only thing that you have to do different on B, C, and D are change the value of the disc. So you're going to make a value of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You can still put them into 3 equal groups. And even down here on D where you get to 6,000, the discs are just going to be worth 1,000 each. On the back of the paper, what the students are going to do is they're going to put the number in unit form. So you can see in A what the unit form is. They called it 8 hundredths. So here we'd call it 9 hundredths divided by 3. Here you're going to think of 16 tens, and here you're going to think of 16 hundredths. This should be able to help the student solve. The other thing that they can think of, which is what we did in class, is think of the original fact. Think of 16 divided by 2, figure out what that should be, and then make it 10 times greater. Or in this case, 40 divided by 5, students know is 8, and 400 is 8 times bigger, so this is 80. You can always check by using the opposite operation. So if I think it's 80, I can check by doing 80 times 5. I see 8 times 5 is 40, 10 times bigger, so I know I'm right with my division. The way to check division is always to do it with multiplication. For the word problem, students are going to want to just first set the problem up by reading and making a division problem. That's what each of these will be. So in the first one, you see 5 fire engines carrying a total of 20,000 gallons. We want to divide because each truck holds the same amount, so the total divided by the number of fire engines, and then students can solve that. On number 5, it's actually not a multiplication problem. It seems because we see the number 4 times as much as Brody, but we know that she drank more than him, so it's actually going to be a division problem. So if Jamie drank 280 milliliters, and that was 4 times as much, we can think of it like this problem, or 4 times what gave us Jamie's number. Either will work for your student to solve those. Problem 6, thinking about how much was sold. We see the number 2,400 in June, which is 4 times as much sold in May. How much was sold in May? So we say to ourselves, some number, the May number, times 4 was 2,400, or the total we have, 2,400 divided by 4. This is tricky that the writer keeps putting 4 times as much and then giving you the number. So thinking about it like this is helpful, but then also remembering that the opposite of multiplication is division, and we can find that missing factor by doing division.